Is this thing on? Is this the music the right mic? Let me make sure it's using the right mic before I fucking sound like I'm coming out of a speaker box in like the most fucked up way possible. Properties. Alright, let me not compete with the fucking music. Why did updating streamer about almost break everything? That's annoying. Okay. I guess. I mean, I didn't take too long anyways to fix it, so that's nice. Let me put the game screen on, because I wanted to play a little bit of Pokemon before I went to bed. And I was kind of getting my ass handed to me in the gym that I was playing on the DS repeatedly, so I'm like, you know what, let me go start this game right now. And that way I can take a little bit of a mental break from getting my ass handed to me repeatedly. So I'm playing Shield from the Sword and Shield generation. What's my name?
I'm gonna dip my balls into $1,000 dressing, cause I got depression.
Word. I'm not gonna name myself. No, I mean, I have no problem using. Not my move. What's up, Nikki? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. Hope your day's been well. Saving, registration complete. Yeah! It's the middle of the week. Jesus. Exhausted but doing okay. Oh, hope that as we get closer to the weekend it gets better. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Hope you've been good. I'm alright. I'm also streaming because like I can't go to bed anytime soon because I'm gonna stay up with my wife because she has to work on something late because something happened with her work laptop. So yeah, could be better for her, but yeah, I feel bad. But yeah, here I am. Just yeah. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon in which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive because of an elephant. I'm just kidding. Thanks to help from these mysterious creatures we call Pokemon. That is actually an adorable elephant, though. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even in our towns. And for those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, I'm not gonna do that for very long. It is funny though, because I do like imagine this voice in my head being like a terrible, terrible salesman. My god, the amount of dialogue I had to read in ZA has been a nightmare for me. I'm used to it. I just don't like reading dialogue out loud very much if it's not voice acted. Because it's like, yo, I already read through all of it, and now I gotta slow down and read it out loud too. Not that I have an issue reading out loud, it's just like, yo, I already read this. I'm basically reading it twice if I gotta read it out loud. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wells. And it is a pleasure to be here. Actually, it's probably a British accent because this is supposed to be like the British region of Pokemon. So, I'm not doing that. Now, you turn your gaze to Galar's region's greatest champion Pokemon trainer, the undefeated champion. It's our champion Leon's exhibition match. Can't necessarily pronounce words correctly, so it gets annoying. Oh, no, I get that. And Pokemon has like fucking weird enunciations for everything. You would think at this point they would have voice acting in their games. Digimon can do it. "20-something years of Pokemon, and you would think that by now they would had voice acting in their games, except for just Pikachu saying its own name at this point. Hey, that's a nice title card, and that is one giant ass Charizard. Hey, look at me playing on my iPhone. You think it's yeah. If Digimon's been doing it for like a few years now, I'm pretty sure Game Freak could do it too, but at this point they just choose not to. That's Flash new phone. What? You're watching Lee's exhibition match on it, but you can't cheer him on with your hands full. With my hands full, I gotta cheer him on with a famous Charizard pose. I'm not cheering nobody on with no poses, bro. I don't know what you thought this was. Mum. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the British region. Hop didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't it a big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came over to get him. Never mind. Watch the match now. I gotta record it on the way home, and I'll record all my brother's matches. Oh, so the champion's his brother, right? Come with me. We should be here any minute. And Lee is always bringing presents when he visits, so I wouldn't be a... Okay, yeah, cool. I'll go get my bag. Alright, peace out, kid. Yo, what's up with these jeans, bro? What's that sticking out from the top of them? Is that like a... We're not going to question the fashion that was used in this game. It's adorable. Can I take it with me? No? Okay. Oh, it feels so weird, jarring, going from 2D to 3D repeatedly from these Pokemon games. It's like, the mobility. Look, a Nintendo Switch OLED, like the one I have. It's a Pikachu plush. That's actually funny. If you depending on the game on the console you're playing it on, it'll show either the OLED, the regular one, or the Switch Lite. But the Switch Lite will be laying down on the table. Alright, I guess. Oh, wait, looking for my bag? Oh, yeah, right. I need to get my bag. Is that my bag? Oh my god. The fuck am I carrying a brick of luggage on me for? Oh, that's a nice hat though. Press the menu. Yep. X to open the menu. Save the game. Yep. Save the game now. I save the game. Make sure there's no autosave because I don't like autosave in my Pokemon games. And gyroscope, do not use that shit. No autosaves. Show nicknames. Cool. Text speed, I like the text speed to be fast. Battle effect, I don't mind that. Send to boxes, automatic. I can do it manually or automatic. I'll deal with that later. Camera controls. Ooh, camera controls. Show nicknames, skip moves. Wait. Wasn't there like a... There's no setting for that anymore? Like to make the text dialogue look, cooler? Okay, I guess not. Alright, we're out. Ew, what the fuck's up with that hat? Yo, that looks wrong. Is there a Pokemon sleeping in there? Alright, yo, Mom, I'm out. Yo, Mom, why you look like a teenager? Like, your mom don't look too much older than me. It's kind of creepy. Are you sure I'm not adopted, lady? The hat looks like a failed snowman experiment. I don't like it. Oh, it's a Bidoof. I forgot what the sheep's name is. Is it like Wooloo or something like that? Have a look at that old bag. Yeah, my bag looks like a fucking brick. Okay, yep. Okay, you're not funny, bro. He's saying that it could hold a Snorlax. Cool. A Wooloo, but what's it doing there? I don't know. Thought we raised sheep, I guess. You know, for the great clothes trade. You silly Wooloo. Okay, I think the Wooloo broke its head. Yeah, I think that Wooloo broke its head. Bet I can make it to my house first with you lugging that old bag around. Yeah, I bet you can make it to your own house first too, motherfucker. I don't know where your house is. I'm gonna assume it's the only house on the way. Oh, Butterfree. Oh, this is actually really cool. I haven't seen this game in so long, so I forget how it looks like. And then being on 2D games for so long is also very much a like experience. Keep getting stuck. Ooh, we got a like some nice little Pokemon battle arena over here. Yeah. This house is nice. Yo, you live here, son? Damn, your brother must be killing it as a Pokemon champion. That's Hop's mom. Oh dear, you brought him along. Yeah. Where's Lee? Well, you got him crammed in a cupboard. He's still not here for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. Zia has been so fun, even though I clearly know jack about Pokemon. No, I get it. They did a good job with making it a very good introduction point to Pokemon. I feel like they do that with almost all their games, though. Like, they make them very good introduction points into, like, not having to know what's going on or what's been going on, and just, like, jump off right into it. Especially because in the later games, they keep adding older Pokemon from, like, the older generations, so the nostalgia factor helps make up for like the lack of information, because like you know what a Pikachu is, you know what a Psyduck is, you know what a Charmander is, even though you might not know like what the hell's going on. You know what these cute old creatures that you remember are. He's probably just arrived at the station at Wedgehurst. That's where I'm going. You know, Lee is helpless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. I'm pretty sure bro's not gonna get lost on his way back to his own house from a train station. You gotta be like really smoking something different to know to do that. It's my chance to meet an undefeated champion. Yo, I'm starting not to like this kid because he's got a little bit too much energy, and it's only like what, 7 in the morning in this game. Oh, so you can stay in the grass because you got a fucking sheep, but I can't because I don't? Well, you know what? I got these hands. Fuck. I think I'm afraid of a sheep rolling at me. Cue the Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is this guy, son? Also, why is he wearing long johns and shorts, bro? That's a choice. That is a choice. Also, is it me or is it just a little, like, something about seeing a Charizard being smaller than the man next to him is kind of jarring. Like, it just bothers me a little bit. I just noticed that. This man's Charizard is shorter than him. Holy shit, that's kind of creepy. Like, bro. Promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you to watch. It's our unbeatable champion, Leon. You and Charizard are the greenest. Yeah, yeah. Alright, bro. If I sit here and like actually voice read all of this shit, we're gonna be here all night, and I don't want to be here all night. So yeah, the motherfuckers were bragging about being tough and his Charizard over here. Yo, his Charizard does not like that. Don't look right to me. Why is it so short? Why is it so short? Like, or why is he so? Nah, because then that other dude is like taller than him. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, I should have made that Charizard a lot bigger. I'm just saying. Bing Monsoon. You know what? I've never had an older brother, so maybe that's how it is for little brothers that admire their older brothers to be like, "Oh my God, you noticed the little change in this?" But like, yo, my man, just cause he noticed that you grew a quarter of an inch doesn't mean like that's what keeps him as a Pokemon champion, bro. It's probably that fucking stunted Charizard that's over there. Bro gave his Charizard coffee as a Charmander and it never grew taller. Oh nah, what you doing, bro? Why you doing that? So now we pose out here in Pokemon? Cool. I was about to say, did he leave me the Charizard to like ride on or something? Promise the present. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get from the biggest show off on this fucking continent? What am I getting? What am I getting? Is it a new bag? Oh, oh. It calls to me. It calls to me. Yeah, 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 you're cute and all, but get the fuck out of here. Uh-huh. It's a crybaby. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest though, I think it's my favorite one. They all look so adorable. Hold on, they all look so adorable. Can I have all three of them? Fuck the other kid, man. You're his brother. You can give him the fucking Charizard. Let me have all three of these fuckers. I don't got shit. I got a mom that looks questionably only 2 years older than this character. Alright, we all know what I'm choosing though. It's so adorable. Look at it. A sobble. Because it cries. That's adorable. Yes, I want it. Am I gonna give it a nickname? So, I've been doing this thing where if I play both versions of a game, one version I do choose nicknames, the other one I just leave them with the default names. So I don't know. I feel like maybe, you know what, this will be the version where I do choose the nicknames because I already played through Sword. And I didn't give anybody a nickname in that game. I just caught them straight up. So this will be the version where I give them nicknames. Um, what's the what's the kangaroo from Winnie the Pooh? The baby one that was always around? Or no, I should probably call him Eeyore, cause no, I can't find a good crybaby character. Hmm. What's the? There we go. It's Rue. There we go. Oh, it's adorable. So it'll be Sobble for you, then I'll go with Scorbunny. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Why? Why would you pick the fire type? Why wouldn't you pick the grass type? This is why kids complain about. This is why people complain about Pokemon being too easy. And now I just realized it was this game that might have started that stupid trend where they picked the fucking weak version of what. It's kind of dumb. Aiming to be the next champion, so be ready and you'll be doing some serious training. Bro, you just picked the one that I have an advantage to, and traditionally they always pick the ones that have an advantage to you. Oh, you're not smart, Hop, huh? There's a reason your brother's the one with the Charizard and you're not. Yo, that Charizard being shorter than that man is bothering the shit out of me. Yo, so the two of you can battle and grow together. Alright. What's gonna happen to a little guy? Can I take him too? Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but be real. Oh, you gotta take him? Motherfucker, don't you got enough Pokemon? You're like the Pokemon champion of the whole league. Dinner's ready, children. Bring your Pokemon. Let's eat. Alright. Alright. Alright, so the goal is also not to go and pick Pokemon that I would normally pick in all the other games that I play. Because, like, in Pokemon Yellow, and in Pokemon Red, and in the Let's Go Pikachu, I almost use the exact same team in all three of those games. Even though, yeah, you're limited by the 150 Pokemon of the Gen 1. And then I almost did the same thing playing Gen 2, Silver and Gold. I'm playing through Gold, and I have no Pokemon that that I've ever thought I'd use on my team, except for one. But it's just because I needed a bird Pokemon for the gym that I had to go to right away. But I want to avoid using similar Pokemon to what I usually go to. So like, my usual bug Pokemon is a Scyther. My usual fighting Pokemon is like a Hitmonlee, or the one with the boxing gloves, or my usual water type is like go get a Magikarp and level him up at 20 to make him a Gyarados, things like that. So I'm gonna try to very much avoid that, and I think I can too because I already have a water type as my starter. What are you looking at? I'll be the one. Yeah, sure, you'll be champion. Look, Hop. Let me let you down gently right now. I'm gonna put the pause on you throughout this entire game, and you're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. Well, looks like everyone's on board and Pokemon trainers alike. Let's do this. Alright, yep. So we're really going to do this. I'm about to embarrass you in front of your brother. Look at him, he's so confident. Curiosity of youth. Wait, hold on. Hold on, you cheat bitch. You battling with two Pokemon and I only gotta battle with one? Yo. You cheap bitch. This motherfucker gets a numbers advantage and I'm over here screwed. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna fucking skin that sheep after this. You gonna have to call PETA. No, let me stop. It's not the same Power World. Alright, we got... Oh, your bunny is fucked. It's not over, I've added another trusty... You made the worst mistake you could have made, Ed. Because traditionally, they always pick the one that's stronger than what you have. But for some reason, this dude decides to pick what's weak, and I already have the move that's stronger than him in one level. Now get spit on. Let me stop. Ew, that's disgusting now that I think about it, because there is actually a Pokemon move that is basically spitting on the other opponent. Ugh. Did you already know about type advantages? No shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody with a common sense will know that if you put water on a fire, the fire will go away. Bloop. Look at him, he slipped. The floor was wet. Nice. Maybe 2 Pokemon with my 1, yep. I don't think your brother taught you enough. You might need a few more lessons, dude. You and all your Pokemon fought hard, made it in the Charizard, enjoying the fun. Good effort out there, Sobble. Why don't you get on? Okay. Alright, he heals us. Can we do anything about this book bag, though? This like, I feel like I'm carrying a suitcase incorrectly. And I got some real promise. Let me be a rival to hop with you, push them, make them both strong. I mean, I'ma push them. But definitely push them. Or do you want to get stronger and stronger? You see me battle? Now let's go and take on the Pokemon gyms. You join the gym challenge. Think you're ready for a thing? Okay, the gym. Hard to wrap it down. Yeah. If that's really what you want to do, then you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon, especially your friend. Before you go thinking about gym badges, the best thing about getting a Pokédex. Trainer's Pokédex helps them learn a lot about. Okay, cool. It's more collection data. It's a trainer's love and path. You mean Professor Oak's never-ending project that he basically scammed the whole generation's worth of people with? Yeah. Now you're gonna tell your 10-year-old son that they're gonna go out into that world with this little device and record all the all the critters in the land, and when they do, they can finally come back home. And did I hear that just now? Yes, I did. I think the whole neighborhood might have heard that. Gates open and Wooloo's over there? Okay. Was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it broke? I mean, hey, shit can happen. What's not to say that maybe 2 or 3 of those sheeps decided, let's just rule at the fucking gate. Or maybe that sheep evolved into a bigger sheep. Does that sheep evolve? I wonder if it does. Shit, that would be a Pokemon that I would actually put on my party now that I think about it, because I've never used it before. I have no idea what the hell it is. Where do you think it got off to? But then I don't want to be copying this little dude over here, that my rival. I don't want to have the same Pokemon as him. Also, I didn't get to name my rival. It's kind of crazy. What is that? It's adorable. A Squoven. Tail Whip? Okay. Back. I don't have Pokeball. So unfortunately, you're about to get knocked out. Good, down goes Squirgle. Okay, so I guess when you're walking through places like this, you get... Oh, I gotta check what else is on sale from the PlayStation sale that ends tonight versus what's been added to the one that's going on till the 25th. That is a cute little bird. That is adorable. A nerve. It's too nervous to eat berries. Let me just water gun. Trusty, reliable moves. But yeah, because I just like grabbed Shinobi's new game for like $17. I would have gotten the deluxe edition, but they haven't even released the DLC yet, so it's like no point. And I'm pretty sure that they'll just put the deluxe upgrade on a big sale when it eventually comes out. And yeah, that's pretty cool. and there's a bunch of others. Because it was on sale for like deluxe edition was on sale for $30, but that's the sale that ends today at like 3 a.m. here, midnight Pacific time, for PlayStation, and they had the deluxe edition $30 for that game, and I had it in my cart. And then today, and now this is why I always wait till like the last day of those PlayStation Plus sales, because they always put both the new run of sales and leave the old one up on the same day, so you can look through both of them and see if there's like a game that might be cheaper in one that is in the other. So yeah, that's what I did, and found that Shinobi's Basic Edition went on sale on the new sale that's gonna be running for way less. So I was just like, fuck it, yeah, grab that shit. I had like a PlayStation gift card on my account, so I was good to go. Didn't have to spend a real dollar on them. I have some cash on there left from that gift card though, so I'm wondering if I use it to renew PlayStation Plus, this like the basic one for the month, just so that I can get access to those 3 new games, or if I grab something else from the new sale or the old sale and just throw up a little bit more cash to make up for the remainder. I want to try to avoid spending money though, so I might just I could grab something that's just whatever is the amount of gift card money I got left on the account. I gotta check how much is left. I'd probably grab one more game. I saw Monster Hunter Stories, the Monster Hunter / Pokemon style RPG was on sale for like $10, so might just grab that. Oh, what the fuck are you? Tackle? I mean, bound? The box Pokemon already encountered me? Is this one of those situations where the Pokemon kills me and then I gotta go like get my revenge on it? No, stop. Oh god. Well, that guy don't look too excited and nothing affects him. Do we have a runaway option? Okay, can't run. Alright, Sobble, it was great knowing you. I'm sorry that it had to come to this. Oh god, no, oh god, flashbang. Yeah, I can't see anything either, bro. I just got flashbanged. Yo, forgive the flashbang. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, but speaking of which, they put the last Yakuza game on PlayStation Plus, and then they put the last spin-off that they made on Xbox Game Pass, and I might renew one and then the other to play both of those games, and I might actually stream those games because I really like the Yakuza games. And I want to finish that series because I'm just missing playing the very last game, which finally got put on PlayStation Plus. And I almost got the game spoiled for me. I already know something really tragic happens in it, so I'm like, let me just play it, rip the band-aid. Because the last game that I played from the Yakuza series had me fucking blubbering like a whale at the end of it. It was like, oh, he just wanted to see his daughter one last time. It was like such a beautiful story, and it was just like really sad at the same time. It was like, oh my god, no. Hate when that shit happens. Yeah, I'm pretty good at avoiding spoilers for games for a long time, even after they come out. Like I've completely avoided the entirety of the Ghost of Tsushima sequel, Ghost of Yote. Like I have the game, I haven't started playing it yet. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for that right moment where like just sit and start it and just dive into it. Maybe I'll stream it, maybe I won't. I don't know, because like those games, certain story games are like just very intimate experiences. If I want to put it in a sense, like maybe if I'm doing like mission cleanup at the end of the game and I finish the story, then I'll stream that like to kill an hour or two in my day when I'm just feeling like getting on stream. But I don't know. But something about just that, like I really like. I did start the first hour of it when my wife got it for me, so that she could, because she was really excited about seeing what the game was like. And then I just never picked it back up since then. And it's not that I don't want to play the game, because I was like highly anticipating that game. But I've been also very fortunate to avoid spoilers for a brand new game for an entire year of it being out. See load story than any Pokemon I've ever seen. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna skip through some of this text. Basically, he's just saying he's never seen a Pokemon like this, wondering why it's out here, we should be careful, we probably should go back home, we're children, we're 10-year-olds with fucking monsters in our pockets. Hey, yo, pause. Not like that. And if it was like that, they'd kill us. Because trust me, if I was summoning satanic things in this game, no, let me stop. But you know what I would really do? If I had a Chikorita, I would prepare it in a very nice, fond. Yo, so every time I see a Chikorita, I'm always gonna say this. I think of the Mythical Kitchen uh, skit that this guy did, where he would go through different Pokemon and just say how he would prepare them as food, and it was the funniest shit. Because he was out here like explaining like the most exotic ingredients. My man was gonna make a risotto out of a Magikarp or some shit like that. Like he was like the different explanations of foods that my man was going into was crazy. And then there's the little AI ones that make it worse, where they animate actually like having Pokemon cut open and cooked and shit. And it's not like it's disgustingly bloody or anything. It's just like anime cartoon cooking, but the ingredient is the Pokemon. It's just like, I don't know why, but it's always Chikorita that pops up into my head. It's always Chikorita because it's always the first option is always Chikorita that they always say in those things. It's like I'd prepare a Chikorita. I'd peel the leaf on its head like a banana root. It's like, yo, what? Like, how dare you? How much have you thought about this that you actually have an idea of how to cook this creature now? And I do like their series that they do on YouTube. They're the final meals though too, which is really nice. It's like an interview that they have with people while they like get the final meals that they would supposedly eat if they were on their last day on Earth and things like that, and then just basically very good interviews, food-oriented interviews, which are really cool because not like a mukbang, because I fucking hate mukbangs, but and I hate the ASMR shit. Like I don't want to hear nobody fucking all over the mic. Like ASMR is good for certain things, and like eating food, not one of them for me at least. Fuck, I want to hear you swashbuckling food in your fucking mouth, bro. Uh, lady that I call mother. What am I supposed to do now? As long as you have Pokemon on your side, cool. Yeah, I like ASMR, but not food ASMR. I don't like that they give you tips on the start screen anymore now. Like, you used to have to figure that shit out. Now they're giving you tips? The fuck I look like? Like, I need guidance? I do, actually. Sometimes I get very lost very easily if you let me in video games. Oh, I'm actually so happy I got... Ayo? Ayo? What the fuck is happening right now? What in the fuck is happening? I was just running around in a circle and now... And I will never be doing that again. It was actually pretty funny. Man, I did a whole spin. Here we go. This is quite the step in my first time. Okay, yep. Score button. What was I saying? I was debating if I would ever play Majora's Mask, because the whole like buttons feeling uncomfortable for some of the N64 games on the Switch, but I didn't mind it. But I also just haven't renewed the online with the expansion pass yet, I'm gonna have to if I'm gonna play this game online with people to at least renew online. If I'm gonna play any Pokemon online with anyone, because you can't. But fucking ballerina spin in this game is hilarious. But when I jailbroke my 3DS, I added Majora's Mask 3DS, the 3DS remake that they did, or the revision that they did for the 3DS. So I might just play it on there, cause well, the only thing that would be different about playing it from the NSO app, the Nintendo emulator on the Switch, is like you can do the whole save state, rewind, and all that shit. If I do it on the DS, I'm like fucked. If I screw up, I screw up. It's a little bit more permanent. I wonder though. It is my DS is my 3DS is jailbroken, so maybe I can like make it do stuff or cheat codes. Nah, because then it would feel like an inauthentic experience. That's actually why I'm playing both of the Pokemon Gen 2 games at the same time. I'm playing Silver and Gold before I move on. I'm playing through all the Pokemon games basically, but from the old generation right now. I finished Red and then Yellow, and I played Red legit all the way through. And then when I played the yellow version, which is basically what Let's Go Pikachu was remade from, was a remake of, I mean, I used the built-in Nintendo 3DS's jailbroken app that lets you like hack your Pokemon game, and you can add stuff to it, and you can adjust Pokemon stats. Because it's like if I'm playing through the same generation a third time in a row, the same map, the same thing, like I might as well just make it a little faster for myself and like, just make a little bit of adjustments. Give myself a Pokemon or two that I might catch later in the game that I could use now. Maybe I give everybody a bunch of stat boosts, that kind of thing. And I got a little too comfortable with editing my Pokemon and doing that with the cheat codes that when I started the Gen 2 game, I started doing that in Silver without realizing it. Like I just kept like, oh, this is getting annoying. Let me go adjust the stats. Oh, I can't make it past this. Let me go adjust the stats. Let me go add this to the game. Let me go teach this Pokemon this move instead. Or like edit this move into the Pokemon's moveset, which is, so I started Gold, and and I'll keep doing that with Silver, whatever. At this point, I've already bastardized that game, but I'll give myself the fresh experience, or like the full experience with Gold without adding any cheats or things that would alter the game. Just play it straight all the way through. So yeah, if I have like both versions of the game, I'll play one straight. I'll play the other one. I'll fucking do all the exploits. Fuck it. But I will, regardless of the game, even once I get to the end, because those events are long gone in the years of now 2026, when those events were like going on early 2000s. So I'll give myself the item that lets me go to like the island to go hunt Mew or something like that, because it's an experience I never got to see, but I can give myself that experience now as an adult with a jailbroken DS. Also, a bunch of games I added onto the DS as well to play. They got Rayman 3D. Yo, I'm so happy about that. They got the old Rayman remake that they put on 3DS. I'm actually really happy that I jailbroke my 3D, my 2DS, because like a lot of games that I missed from like N64 and up that I can play on there. Well, not N64 exactly, but like from that area: Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS, some of the some of the Nintendo 64 games, like Mario 64, obviously, that kind of stuff. But yeah, am I gonna catch any of these Pokemon? Nah, I'm not. Let me just move to the next town. Then again, I probably should, because what would be the point of me going through this place? Alright, yeah, let me catch this guy. I don't know if I'm gonna use him though, but it looks adorable. And this is gonna be a little bit of a, like a very short stream because I don't want to be on for too late. I'm only doing this to like give myself a little bit of a stay awake boost while I wait for my wife to finish what she's doing. Because I feel horrible about what happened. Apparently she did something that she was working on, and now she can't connect to the drive at work, and it's not working for her. I don't know, but she'll work through it. I'm just gonna stay awake for a little while and wait. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't already follow. What thought I did? Oh no, you're fine. Thank you for the follow, Esri. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good night. We're just playing some Pokemon Shield. I didn't throw a Pokeball. I just killed him. Nah. There's probably gonna be a bunch of these. These are probably like the fucking Rattatats of this game. Or at least of this generation. I'm probably gonna find them everywhere. No. I'm just gonna avoid you guys like the plague. Yes, already in bed. Nice. I'm gonna... Is that this guy's Charizard? Why are we taller than the Charizard? It's so jarring. But yeah, having a good night. Just playing a little bit of this to wake myself up a little bit. Just to... My wife's working on something, so I don't want to fall asleep just yet, so that she's not like, up working on something by herself. But yeah, so just... Okay, I know I keep clicking on it, and that's not exactly what I'm trying to do. Lurk and rest. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Avon. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. No access to the train, but access to the Pokemart, so that's okay. Yeah, no, she's just working on something on the laptop, so I'm just gonna wait till she finishes working. I'm not gonna stream that long until she finishes working. I'm like a 60 to 90 minute guy. I'm not pushing him. I'm not pushing it. But I did want to get some headway on this game too, because I know most of the beginning of Pokemon games are just like a bunch of yap. Grab this, grab that. Someone's gonna try to teach you how to catch a Pokemon, even though I've been playing this for 20 something years. Christ. I've been playing this for 20 something years. Well, they had the reality sets in. Oh, we have a Nintendo Direct tomorrow too. Nice. Maybe it's Nah. If it's a Pokemon Direct, it'll be like be near the end of the month. Professor Magnolia. Ooh, I like that they keep up the tree names. Bow Wark. Okay. I want it. I want it right now. Give me the dog. That's the professor? Well, at least this professor has a fashion sense. It said partner direct, so I don't know what the fuck that... Oh, I know what that means. We're probably gonna see like a bunch of, indie game announcements, or like, revisiting announcements that they already did for, like, some of the games that they did in their last direct that were kind of obscure, if that makes sense. Like there's this like duo game that's coming out on Nintendo Switch that it's like an anime 2-player duo game, and I know that they're gonna want to give more like information on that, so that's definitely one of those things that's probably gonna be on there. Age is showing, but sadly, watch my siblings play. I keep saying I'll play a new one, but I don't know which. I mean, all of them are pretty good jump points at this point. None of them are like requiring you to know anything prior, and like I was saying earlier, like the great thing is that they bank on the nostalgia factor, that you know what a Pikachu is, or that most people know what a Pikachu is, or like most people know Bulbasaur and Charmander and all those like little fuckers from the first generation. So like that's why they include them now, and even in the newer games, which is nice for nostalgia's purpose, but a little bit annoying for the sake of progress because that means they're not working on a lot of new designs, or at least that they haven't been working on new designs for a while, and they're just pushing out the same old designs with better graphics. Or, yeah, because like the last one that came out, ZA, from what I've seen, they didn't make a lot of new Pokemon for that game, if they even made any. Um, all they did was like just make Mega Evolutions for everybody, which is like cool, because now everybody gets a different form. But I feel like there's not a new Pokemon in that game, and there hasn't been a new Pokemon in any game since Scarlet and Violet. And those Pokemon, most of them were like hit and miss. Like there's a fucking giant menacing worm that has a smiley face, and it's supposed to be like the terror of the desert, but it looks like a childish cartoon drawing of like, what is it? You ever read the what's that book? The Hungry Caterpillar, I think, is the name of the book. It just looks like a bunch of fuzzballs put together, and it's a caterpillar of watercolor, basically that, but like with solid color all the way through. So it's like, what the fuck? You guys aren't really coming up with creative designs. Actually, the last game's newer designs were just reworks of existing Pokemon, making some of them mechanical and futuristic, and some of them old and ancient, like if they came from the prehistoric era, which is like cool, but also that's still not making new Pokemon. Even though they did make a few new ones, like there was a fish that was literally called a piece of sushi. Last new game I touched was Crystal. That's funny. I'm actually playing on I have a 2DS, and before the Nintendo store closed on there, they stopped supporting it on there. I bought red, blue, yellow. No, I skipped blue because I skipped blue because I already bought red, and then red with the Charmander on the cover, yellow, which was the Pikachu one. I bought gold and silver because they were all like $5 on the Nintendo store for the 2DS before, for the 3DS, 2DS, whatever you want to call it, before they closed it down. So I grabbed all of those, and then like want to say 2-3 weeks ago, I just jailbroke my 2DS because the store is no longer supported, the device is no longer supported. So fuck it at this point. Why not? I don't support. I'm not saying you should go, to pirate your games or anything, but you're har. I decided to grab the rest of the Pokemon games that I do not feel like spending hundreds of dollars on to actually get physical copies, and just downloaded them all onto the memory card of my jailbroken 2DS. And once I'm done playing through the old ones, I'm gonna work my way through and play through all the DS ones all the way until I get to where I am now with this game, basically. Or like, basically until I finish all the Pokemon games that I can play on my DS. So the reality was I just wanted to revisit the remakes of Gold and Silver, the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I was just like, I already have these old ones as well, might as well go through them when I get a chance, since I never like finished Silver, which was my first one, and I really like Soul Silver, which was the remake of Silver, and so yeah, fuck it. You can still transfer Pokemon, or you still need two systems with the old ones. You still need two consoles to get them out, and even through it's for old ones like on the DS and like Game Boy games. You have emulators that are on the phone that you can use, and you have like the jailbroken systems on jailbroken DSs that let you transfer them out, but you still need multiple devices, because basically, let's say I generated a in the modded 3DS, you can hack the Pokemon games and like make your own Pokemon pop up in there. So like Mew was never in red or blue unless you went to like the world event that they gave like somewhere in any of the Nintendo stores, or the quote unquote the Pokemon centers that used to be around at that time, and you got the physical connection at the store and somebody gave you the Mew at that Nintendo store for Pokemon Center. I remember it being the Pokemon Center. I'm sorry. I remember it being the Pokemon Center, and now I know it's the Nintendo store, but I always remember it being the Pokemon Center because that's how it was when I was a kid in New York. They made it. They made the Rockefeller Center had its own Pokemon Center. It was a Nintendo run Pokemon Center, and you would go there for Pokemon Central only things. And then they added the rest of the Nintendo stuff into it. And then it just became a Nintendo store. So I'm always gonna reference it as the Pokemon Center. Because it was literally the actual like it was what they're doing now in Japan with their Kanto Park, but it was like a little controlled store for kids and for Pokemon fans. So the BRB ads, okay, yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm just gonna read through what this guy says. Wait, used to find. Let me not forget to save. Because it would be terrible if I lost all this progress. I wonder if they're still giving a mystery gift. Get via internet. Yeah. What you got for me? What you got for me? Give me something good. I like this music. The server is currently undergoing maintenance. What? Excuse me? Your server is currently undergoing maintenance. I don't think I believe that. Nah, fuck y'all. It really is going under maintenance. Think online is down right now. Oh, oh. Boo! It's a Rotom Dex. Or a Rotom phone, I guess. When did they start making Rotom into the phone? That's what I want to know. I'll probably get there eventually to see which one it is. Oh man. But yeah, like you used to have to go to these places to get some of these fucking event Pokemon in the old games, which kind of sucks. Which is why I'm like, like I said, why I'm happy that I jailbroke the DS, because I can add the item that they would give you when you would go to like the Pokemon Center, or when you would go to a GameStop, when it was GameStop, like later on doing them too, and they would transfer you a specific item into your game that would then allow you to access the event that would let you catch whatever the legendary Pokemon was of the thing. So like in Red and Blue, it was the Eon ticket or the mystery ticket or something like that. No, the Eon ticket, I think it was. And then you would get the Eon ticket. You would you would present it to, I think, Professor Oak in the game, and then he'd take you somewhere where then you would have the opportunity to like face Mew and catch him. And then they did that and then they did the GS ball in silver and gold, and I think crystal for like Celebi, shit like that. So it was really cool. I'm like, I'm still in awe that they did all that stuff, and it was really awesome. And that's like why I'm very much glad that I have that ability to add those items in. Whenever I'm done with the main story of the game, it's like, yep, pop that shit in. I can go do the event that I never experienced as a kid. Back, nice. Just fixing my items, and then I try to get the mystery gift, and the server is down for a few hours, so that's gonna be fun. Well, that just means I'll probably go right back to playing on my DS after this, just to lay down and go to sleep. Whoa! Right. Yeah, this is your first time at a Pokemon Center? No, it isn't. Leave me alone. Cheers, heading back to Route 2. Okay, you can head back to Route 2, bro. I don't need a babysitter, by the way. That's an adorable Pokemon. It's got a weird shaped neck, but that's adorable. And Pokemon can be scary. Yeah, what up, June? What we doing, well, man? Oh, and then as you were saying about the cord transfer cable thing, it's actually really cool because if you ever look into it, the reason that Nintendo devices have Wi-Fi capabilities now is because of the advancement that was made on Pokemon when they went from Game Boy Advance to DS. The whole DS system was built with the advancement that Pokemon made of creating a Wi-Fi system in mind, so that you could do the world trade and you can do link trades and stuff like that, because that was introduced in those DS games, was being able to trade across the world with other people and things like that. So it was really fucking cool that it was mainly an advancement that was headed by the Game Freak Nintendo team. Yeah, that's metallic blue color. One cords were color. Yeah, the freaking, and you had like the little plastic. I learned that it's because they made those for jail purposes as well, but the see-through like consoles and shit like that, like the see-through Game Boy and the controllers and yeah, we need to bring those back though. I was about to say something wild problematic. Hold on, let me reel that back. I was gonna say something. Oh man, you know what? Maybe we should have Diddy and R. Kelly and them, and just work on making some of those. And let me stop. Bring those back though. Bring those back. It'll be great. Yes, yes, yes. Staying on your snack. Yo, I just gave you my birthday and you're not giving me anything? Lady, what the fuck was that about? I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that. But I'm gonna do it again because I didn't know that it had a fucking sound effect at the end. That's insane. Went to sleep though, didn't sleep much last night. No, no problem, no problem. Appreciate you drop by, appreciate the follow. Hope you get some good sleep. Oh, boutique shop. Hold on, can I change my clothes? That looks crazy. Hat. There we go. This hat looks fucking ridiculous. I need a new hat. Scally cap. Scally cap. Nah, bro. This hat looks like fucking snowman died on my head. Can I just take the hat off? Like, this shit looks crazy. I don't like it at all. Oh, so I can... Oh, cool. Okay. Alright. And we're gonna wear socks, because we wear socks with our shoes. We're not fucking animals. No hat? Remove? Thank you. Oh god, your haircut is terrible. You know what? Maybe the hat wasn't that bad. Fuck it. Ah, fuck it. We'll do it without the hat. Match the shirt. Yes, yes, we'll go with this look. Thank you. Hat looking crazy. I've been thinking you must want to try it. Yeah, the gym challenge. The gym challenge. It's the fucking gym challenge that's been going on for the past 20 years. They send 10-year-olds out on the world to go fight old people. I mean, it's not like that. It's not like, I'm scrapping with like grandfather time in the middle of a ring. It's Pokemon battles, but it's like you're sending your 10-year-old to go deal with somebody who's been doing this for a career. Good old Pokemon. The only game where you can break into someone's house and just have casual conversation with them. Oh, wait, hold on. That was sparkling for a reason. Nice. Revive early in the game. Route 2. Are you gonna teach me how to catch Pokemon? Because if you are, I've already done it enough times, bro. Please don't do this. What, are you wearing socks? In the wild? Holy crap, Hop. I knew you had problems, but like... What the f... Why did... Is this really gonna happen right now? Bro, I already know how to catch Pokemon. Come on, dog. My hair's starting to look like Mr. Mime almost. Like, that's how old I am. I should know how to catch a Pokemon. You don't gotta do this. My hair is not looking like a Mr. Mime. That'd be crazy. Fucking having 2 tassels of hair on the side of my head and just a huge baldy in the middle. You know that's not a real depiction of catching a Pokemon because you didn't weaken it and you didn't take its health down to show us what you really have to do. Because if you just throw a Pokeball like that at a motherfucker, that Pokeball is gonna get used up and it's not gonna catch anything. You see, Leon, you fucking up. You a champion. You're supposed to know better. You know what? Never mind. You gave me 20 Pokeballs. I love you, man. I might be wrong about you, Leon. Thank you. I'm still, questioning that spin move that you decided to come up with for this game. But it's the dog. Give me the dog. Give me the dog. Oh, it's adorable. That's adorable. And that'll be our first teammate. I hope it stays this adorable and it doesn't evolve into some ugly ass shit. And now I'm paralyzed. Okay, that's not good. Oh, this is... I'm gonna get sent to Nurse Joy, aren't I? Alright, maybe I'll try it now. Just throw a Pokeball, fuck it. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Nice. Level 10. The Emperor's data will be added. The puppy Pokemon. This gluttonous Pokemon only assists people with their work because it wants treats. I mean... Same. Shit, you tell me that there's gonna be food, I'll help you. Like, I no shame in your game, buddy. What am I gonna call you, though? Shit. Clifford, the small yellow corgi. Am I gonna catch the bird? Nah. I'm pretty sure this is like Pidgey. This game's version of Pidgey. I should probably go back to get my health instead of running into a trainer. Yeah, I'm too far along. Fuck it. I'm too far along. Fuck it. Do we have... Yep, wait, no, never mind. We'll survive. What are we looking at time? 1 hour, 20 minutes. I wonder how far I am from the first gym. If I can do the first gym, then that's where I'll end. It's common manners for Pokemon trainers to battle when their eyes meet. Thanks, dude. Let's do this. Youngster Jake sent out a Squovit. So, okay, water gun. School of It use tackle. Nice. Now we're gonna knock you the fuck out. Sorry, kid. I got places to be. Yeah, you don't gotta look so exasperated, young man. That happens to everybody. I wonder if you see shiny Pokemon in the overworld in this game, like you do in, actually, because I don't know which one came out first. If it was Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, or if it was this one. So I don't know which one's using which's mechanics, basically. So I don't know if you can see shiny Pokemon in the overworld in this game, or if you just have to run into them and then pray that they're shiny. Because this could be using Sun and Moon's mechanics. Like an upgraded version of Sun and Moon's mechanics, which would have been the last 3DS game that came out before this game came out. What the fuck is that? So cute but stupid looking. Yo, why has he got a big pinhead? Hey, yo, what the fuck is wrong with it? It's like a tiny. It's like a Bulbasaur, but with a few missing things. It's like a Bulbasaur didn't develop. Why are all these? Yeah, all these Pokemon in this route have all been very adorable. I don't mind it, but I feel like they're gonna turn into ugly, menacing-looking things before the end of the game. And its eyebrows furls up when it attacks. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that is so cute. Like, look at these little birds. They look menacingly cute. They got red eyes, which make them look menacing, but they're actually adorable as fuck. Yo, kid, you alright? You look like you're standing constipated. Maybe go knock on those people's doors, see if they got a bathroom you can use. I couldn't beat Hop. Oh, so you got your ass whooped by the kid all the way up there, and now you thinking that you can take me on too? Like, come on, bro. Huh? First ugly Pokemon. A Blipbug. Well, they weren't all gonna be cute. Nickit? What's a Nickit? That's... That's an adorable fucking fox. Yo, all these Pokemon are... What is it? This is the season of adorable, isn't it? Like, watch Sobble turn into, like, the most hideous fucking thing in the next evolution. It's gonna turn into, like, a fucking tadpole or some... Like a fucking bigger... Like a fucking half frog, toad, whatever. It's just not gonna look right. They're setting us up for fail. They're setting us up to believe that these Pokemon are gonna stay cute. And then when they evolve, just these ugly fucks. Look, the professor? Oh, okay, so that little... Oh, okay, so that youngin wasn't the professor. She is. Oh, that's her granddaughter. Okay, so we basically have a professor in training that... Huh, so we have a rival and a professor in training and a regular professor. That's interesting. I never fully paid attention to the story of this game the first time I played around, so I was just playing it with my wife. I was playing Sword version of this game, and I was just kind of like going with her along the places to do like the gyms and stuff, but she was the one that was really playing for the story and paying attention, and I was just along for the ride because I wasn't too convinced at first that I was going to enjoy Sword and Shield. Um, because I had stopped playing Pokemon for so long, but then, you know, it's Pokemon. It always finds a way to hook you and have fun with it. So I like woefully regret that I never paid attention to the story, but I'm also very glad that I never played the other version because if I have a way to get both versions of the game or play both versions of the game, like I'll do it because it's like my New Game Plus run for like how some games have a New Game Plus, even though, you know, technically it's not a New Game Plus. It's like a New Game Plus run for me. It's like seeing what the other side of the game is, catching the ones that you can't catch because of the difference, the game difference, things like that. So I've always enjoyed being able to do that. And so being able to play Shield on this side is nice because I can pay attention to the story a little bit more. Even though I'm not like reading any of this stuff out loud, I am like just reading all this very quickly to myself so that I can, you know, get an idea of what's going on. And yeah, pretty cool. And also, I think TK is starting Sword, so I'll be able to trade him the version exclusive Pokemon from Shield, and that way he'll be able to complete the Pokédex on his end. So he doesn't want to endorse us to take on the... Oh, so you need an endorsement from somebody in the gym, in the Trainers League, to actually be able to challenge the gyms in this? Huh. Well, that explains the long-winded adventure at the beginning of the game. The other ones, you just get your Pokemon and they just send you on your merry way. Go do it. Here's your potential lethal pet, and now you're on an adventure to go be the best. Ayo. I'm not mad I went back there to look for anything. I just went back there thinking that... I mean, I went back there thinking there was going to be something, like, right here. I didn't think there was going to be something all the way back there. Well. What other secrets we got? Oh, sweet. While this is a 3D game, this definitely does still have that feel and design of it being of the like one-off areas and routes in the 3DS games. I guess because it is so close of coming off of being one of the DS games being the games before this, the 3DS games better than. Come with me, everything we got, and let's see what it says. Yo, you want to do this again? Hi, bro. Nah, bro, the reason you're number one is because you were born before my character was. That's the only reason you're number one. Okay, we're starting with the sheep again. Got a bit stronger. I mean, we both ran down the same route. What could have you been doing? Giving your Pokemon HGH? Can they design Water Gun to not look like the Pokemon's just spitting at the other one? That's always kind of bothered me. Like, Water Gun just looks like spit. And there was a few games where it actually looked pretty cool, but then somewhere along the lines, when it became 3D, they just made Water Gun look like spit. And I cannot, like I try not to think of it that way, but it just looks like the Pokemon's spitting at the other one. I have a taste of our true fire. Bro, you're about to use a fire move on a water Pokemon? I'd hope you know that that's not going to do anything. I don't think he knows. Bro, do you pay attention to your brother for real? Like, your brother's a Pokemon champion with a flying fire type. Do you pay attention to that? I don't think you actually watch your brother's matches. I think he's a fake fan. I think he'd be trying to gas his brother up, which is nice, but like, if you paid attention to your brother, you wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, he's sending out the... Okay, cool. So he caught a bird. See, now I definitely don't want to catch a bird. That'll be a close one, but that's exactly your sort of match. Buddy, we've only had one other match. I hope you know that you haven't been, like, battling for 50 years now. It's literally just been, like, 10 minutes between each fight that we've had. It's got a heart on its ass. Hold on. I just noticed the dog has a heart on its ass. That's adorably funny. Okay. Well, hop. That's 2 for me. Zip for you. No one's keeping score, but I'm keeping score. Yeah, bro. I think maybe don't face me again until you have like a few more levels on your Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you'd be mad eager beaver over here. Suppose a little choice I gotta give both of you as endorsement as a champion. Okay. Letter of endorsement. So you just had that in your shorts this whole time? Bro, your shorts are really short, by the way. Now I see why you're wearing leggings. I swear I'm gonna win the way through the gym challenge to reach you. Okay. May both still be young, plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. 'Twas a proper battle, I guess. If you want to call that a battle, we can call it a battle. But you're gonna have to give your brother some tips, bro. Alright, train against absolutely. Yep. What's what? A wishing star? What? I was making a joke. I forgot. I didn't know they were actually called wishing stars. It was actually pretty cool. Fuck it. Wishing star. Stone found in the Galar region with a mysterious power. It's said in dream come true. Okay, cool. With one of these, my Pokemon can Dynamax. They're gonna be massive. Dynamax. Oh, that's what makes your Pokemon look like a fucking towering kaiju. Trust you pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have a true wish in their heart, you know? Or maybe coincidentally, somebody maybe like shot those out of a cannon in our direction and was just like have these without knowing. I don't know. He will be the greatest trainer. Yeah. Buddy, you can write that in your journal all you want, but I won't put my boot to your fucking Pokemon's neck every time we meet each other, so be prepared. The first battle we do against a mad Pokemon in the Slumbering World, and now this. It really feels like we're caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. Yeah. Tomorrow awaits you a new journey. Alright, yeah. Come on, bro. Can we go now? Must be a lie. Yo, I don't care about your food, lady. Can we go? I got Pokemon to catch and people to beat up. Actually, and I'm getting a little tired, so I'm about to end this. So, like, I'm slurring words over here, and I just realized it now. So, I'm not reading through all this because I am exhausted, and it is just gonna make me sleepier than I already am, and I am slurring my words, and I would like to go to bed. Or at least I would like to lay down and not have to talk anymore. I don't know. I have like a low social battery of speaking, I guess. I don't know. Like, I can be in social settings for a pretty long time, but I don't like speaking very long for a lot in them. Like, don't expect me to be the guy that's fucking starting up the conversation every 2 seconds in some place. Like, I'm good just existing, bro. I would like, you ask me a question, I'll answer you, but don't expect me to be like, so you heard about the Lakers? Like, nah, bro. So with that wristband, we can Dynamax. That wristband makes it look like we're about to transform into Power Rangers. Actually, that would be one sick-ass crossover, Power Ranger Pokemon. Like, you transform into the color of your Pokemon as a Power Ranger, but now you got a sidekick little Pokemon. Yo, nobody steal that. I'm gonna write that. Alright, you know what? I thought I was gonna make it to the first gym. That's not happening. Mainly because there's just so much fucking talking at the beginning of this game. This is not gonna be a consistent gameplay story kind of thing in the sense of, yeah, next time I stream this game, I'll be at the gym. But I'm not gonna bog down with a lot of the in-between adventure if it's not important. Because now I'm remembering that, well, no, I'm not remembering anything negative. All these routes are very interesting, but there's just gonna be moments where I know I'm gonna like go into what's called the wild area, which is just like the zone in between all the cities and stuff that you just travel between, like the hub that you go between through all the cities, and that's just gonna, I'm gonna just, you know, unlock it first so that I can look better while I go through it, if that makes sense. Just basically not progress the story, but just progress some stuff that I want to progress that is unrelated to the story. So yeah, this was fun. I wanted to get this started, got my character made, took the stupid hat off, got 2 cute Pokemon. Um, we'll try to build a team that I have not built before with new Pokemon and whatever returning Pokemon I see coming, but just avoiding the usual suspects that I always put on my teams. Other than that, I'm out of here because I'm tired. Probably stream tomorrow in the day, probably like mid-afternoon day, somewhere around there. But